5:23 in the morning, bright and early. And in our last video, I had a lot of fun throwing the new spoons. It was a good challenge to go out and, I guess, try out new lures. So I've decided I would use this mystery tackle box. Now, I'm not sponsored by these guys, so there's really no obligation for me to try and sell it to you. And honestly, I don't know, man. It's a pretty tough sell. Like, I mean, every time I open one of these, I'm excited because, like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. It's kind of like getting the mystery box from Call of Duty Zombies, but you always end up with a freaking teddy bear when you open these things, is what it feels like. So let's go ahead and get in there. Basically, the goal for this video, though, jeez, scales everywhere, is to try and catch one fish with each of these lures. And I figured, you know what, they always throw some crazy crap in here. Like, there's always some random off the wall rigs and stuff. It might take me to some different situations that I would normally not fish if I weren't trying to accomplish something. So right off rip, I'm gonna love throwing that little spoon. I don't know what that means, so I should only fish it in 4. I don't know, we'll figure all this out. Let's just get through all the lures. I actually got quite a few of these like hard baits, which I know those can be pretty expensive. I think a box is like 20 bucks all in all. Okay, some soft plastics. That should be easy to catch a fish on. Shrimp should be easy to catch a fish on. All right, I mean, do we have to catch a fish with one of these, dude? Like, how would you even, maybe go get some live bait or something? All right, oh, the slick. I've been looking at the bigger version of these for catching some big old freaking gator trout here this winter. So it'll be pretty cool to throw one of these. I've been looking for a good jerk bait. All right, well, it looks like that's gonna do it for our box. They give you some cool stuff, some stickers. Not a big fan, but all right. Try and catch a fish on all of these, excluding the big old freaking random terminal tackle. I don't really know about that one, but all of this stuff, my goal is to catch one fish with each of these lures. Looks like it'll be a pretty easy job, honestly. I think this box, we got pretty lucky. Picked the right one. Let's get after it. Alrighty, fellas, made it out here on the water. Just got a bunch of new stuff tied on, so here's the rotation. I'm gonna start off with the soft plastic. That's easy. That's gonna be easy to cross off the freaking board. Ain't nothing to swim in a paddle tail. Then I put that little floating, I don't know what these are considered, jerk bait, Strike Pro. I have no clue, but it said floating 4 to 6 foot, so I'm assuming it just floats back up, and as you swim, this lip makes it dive down. So that looks cool. I never really fished something like this, but maybe it's something I like. I always see guys slaying trout with this, and that's what I'm gonna expect to catch. I'm hoping that we can find the trout right up here at this spot before we get in all the way. All right, Strike Pro, let's see what you're made of, buddy. I mean, it looks nice. It looks like one of those Regal lures that you'd hang up on the wall because you're afraid to lose, you know? I'm not really too sure how I'm supposed to work this thing. I thought it was gonna be like a top water type deal where it kind of comes up and floats. That is not the case. Starting to get an idea of this action here. So it does float, and then it dives down, and twitch, then it starts to slowly float back up. Okay. All right, that's what we're working with. I guess really this bait would be perfect to troll behind me. Tide is incoming. So if they're just waiting for something to get swept in, might see it. You know, it's not the worst idea I've ever had. Let's go for it. And then we can fish with, dang, you know what's crazy? The other lure I had next to the lineup is a freaking spoon. There we go, y'all, on the spoon. Okay, that's clutch. I was really just like hoping to get lucky. I didn't expect it, but it's nice that it happened. And we can cross a lure off the list. Is that a catfish? What do we got here? Oh my lord, is that a big croaker or a baby red? Baby red. All right, buddy, thank you. And I'll tell you what, y'all. I've had a lot of comments from you old heads out there who said, man, back in the day, all we had is spoons. honestly, they're so great. It makes you wonder, why'd they ever even change it? Why'd we stop throwing spoons? I mean, what's going on with that? These things are fire. Please don't flop around and get me all hooked, bro. You know what? Yeah, I'm not even... Yep, you see? Not gonna give you the chance. Just give me my pliers, bro. I want my fingers as far away from that hook as possible. I've already sustained an injury yesterday making some redfish raviolis. I freaking had a mishap in the kitchen and slipped my finger through a dang cheese grater. Not fun. Not what you want to deal with. Just had a little bit too much wine, you know what I'm saying? But it's alright. We got through it. Pain is temporary. Redfish ravioli lasts forever. Dang, dude, give me my hook. Little redfish. And we can take this off and put on a new bait. Sweet. So with the first spoon out of the way, she gets cut off. And I'll keep it in the tackle box. Nice spoon. It's I think it's 1 ounce. Feels like about 1 ounce. Got a mean eyeball. But we're gonna go ahead and throw on this bad boy, 21 grams. So 3/4 ounce. Pretty big bait. This is that Japanese one. It's pretty much just the swim bait with a bona fide jig head and like a really eccentric paddle tail or like swim bait. All right, y'all, and there she is. Nice little non-slip loop knot, paddle tail, 2 trebles, 21 grams. That's a lot. It's a lot of weight. Well, it looks like we've made it to the shallow water. Well, we've been in the shallow water, but this stuff's a little too shallow to even like attempt throwing this stuff. So we'll just have to put it away for now. And we still got our shot on our way back out of here to make it happen with those lures. I was hoping maybe we get lucky, but well, actually no, we did get lucky. We caught one on the spoon. That's actually huge. I didn't think of that. Alrighty, guys. Well, it looks like the challenge of today is gonna be trying to locate where these reds have pushed back to. Pretty much the same situation as the last time we came out, where really high tide, water levels are super freaking boosted, and you really just need to take your time and push back to where those reds are going to be. The only issue is I didn't really pre-scout this spot. I've never fished here before, and I don't really know where I'm going. I'm kind of just aimlessly wandering. Not aimlessly, I've got some ideas in my head, but so that looks promising. That little back area, that back area. We just got to figure out how do we get my kayak in there. All right, guys, well, I think we're changing up our plans. Wanted to come and try and fish this new area, but I just don't think it's really a good option. You know, for what we're trying to do, it's like putting a square and trying to shove it in a triangle hole. It's just not gonna work. Let's just go put the square where it belongs, right in the square, where we know those fish are at. There we go. No, yes, no, no. Okay, we caught one. Oh, does it count? Well, boys, we actually did have something come and hit this lure just moving down the ICW right here. And freaking dang little ladyfish come and tagged it, but couldn't get her landed. I think I will count a ladyfish as like a confirmed catch on the lure, even though it's a trash fish. I mean, this challenge is already hard enough. And using these wonky freaking lures, I'll take what I can get, dude. So if we do eventually at least net, or I'll call touching the leader, landing it, then you know what, I'll count it, but I don't feel happy about that. I'm just trying to get a better cast. Something. Yeah, it has to be a flounder. Just sitting at the mouth of that creek.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a keeper.
Yeah.
Oh, little drag puller. We're using the light action stuff, but it's always nice to see. And we're gonna get our first keeper flounder of this new weather change. Okay, well, I say that. I say we're gonna get one, but this guy's proving to be difficult to land here. There we go. Awesome.
Yes.
I think that keeps. I haven't caught a nice flounder in so long that I don't know what a keeper looks like since we've fished whatchamacallit. You know the spot in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely keeper. 15 and like 3/4 with a pinch tail. Awesome, awesome. And from the mystery tackle box, this one I knew was probably gonna be an easy cash money lure. Just a simple, looks like a 3-inch paddle tail. Threw some Procure on it. And we can go ahead and remove it because it caught us a nice fish and a keeper at that. So we finally got that flounder put away in the whatchamacallit, in the ice bag, and I'm gonna be real, it was pretty tough getting the Ikejime job done on him. It was my first time trying it on a flounder, and I'm not too proud of my work, to be honest. Kind of griefed that guy trying to find where his brain was. I mean, the way I look at it is, it's like the alternative is him suffocating in the bag, so either way the guy's gonna go through some pain. But I finally did find the brain with the help of my dad, and we got that guy dispatched. But this is what it was on. I was trying to figure out, like, so the hyperlastic Patrick Siebel Creations. All right, I don't know, it was a decent little bait, and I know this will be super easy, so we're just gonna throw this next and knock it off the list. Tiny little like mantis shrimp, I think is what this is. Yeah, it doesn't say what it is, it's just big bite baits, but looks like a mantis shrimp. So we'll throw it on the jig head, and I have a good feeling we'll go get a rad back here. If they're still feeding, we can probably rely on them to smack this. There we go. Oh yes, we're gonna get one off the freaking shrimp, dude. Holy crap. I don't care if it's a ladyfish, I don't care if it's a catfish. I covered this thing in freaking Procure. I just want to land it. Hold on, touch the leader. Yes sir, yes sir. I don't care. He's a little pickle red. Pickle red. All right, cool, man. He's a little bit bigger than a pickle. That's like a nice size zucchini, maybe. Regardless, dude, my only goal was to come out here and catch lures, or hey, big fella, catch fish on these lures from this box. And mother, ooh, it hurt, little redfish. Oh, you, you're lucky you're my favorite freaking species. I would really do you dirty right now. Nice, the little mantis shrimp. Yeah, you can go have fun fighting that current. I will not be throwing this again. This thing, look, maybe it's a bad day. Actually, let's rephrase that. It's a bad day for the fish to be feeding. It's a bad day to be experimenting. It's a slow day, been a real grind. Maybe the shrimp is okay, but first impressions are everything, and I hate it. I hate this lure. All right, that little paddle tail, well, that's got something going for it, but this bad boy just hurt my heart all day long. Been a really tough day. My pops has broke his freaking rudder. Doesn't really affect me, but it's just another one of those things. It's like, dang, dude, what's up with today? Had to grind. It's literally been like, since we caught that flounder, it's probably been 2, maybe 3, 2.5 hours. I've been struggling just to catch a single fish. Like, me and my pop were talking about it. He's throwing gulp, I'm throwing Procure all over my crap. And not even the bait thieves, like the pinfish or the little croakers, the gaff top, they're not even biting. It's been a serious like anomaly. I have no clue. We have nice moving water, overcast. I can't even talk. I literally can't even talk, man. I'm overwhelmed by just how weird today's been. I also had to freaking dabble a little bit in the dark arts and make some fresh marsh mud over in the grass, if you know what I'm saying. It's never fun to do when you're out here, but when duty calls, you know. Let's see, yeah, all we got left is the slick. Can't catch them on the sofa. I don't know what that means, dog. What is that slogan? Alright, it looks like I rigged this wrong. I can't, no. Maybe the eyes are on the top of the fish's, the little lure's head, right? Like, so I'm gonna say I rigged this right, but it just looks funky. Either way, just a little jerk bait. I'm sure it'll get the job done. If there's any trout around, which questionable, because there hasn't been much of anything around. All right, you guys, I promise I didn't just find this trout and stick him on my hook, but I forgot to hit record. It's nothing special, just a little dinker. But that's another one off the list, dude. The slick got it done. I was just sitting here talking to my pops, man. It's been another like 30 minutes of us just fishing with nothing. And I was telling him, like, this is crazy. I was expecting the slick to be like my go-to bait. Everyone talks about these guys for speckled trout. And I mean, I know the fish aren't really active today, but they were biting my pop's lure, his gulp, and I was just like, dang, man, show me some love. Finally got it done here. Thank goodness. Come on, give me my lure back, bro. There we go, little trout. You go do your thing, buddy. All right.
That's a red, a flounder, and a trout.
Oh yeah, that's a slam today. I mean, it's a kind of slam. Holy crap. Now we just gotta catch something with these two buffoon lures. This is the thing about those mystery boxes, guys. And like, I mean, honestly, if they would pay to sponsor me, I would probably shout them out and do more videos like this. But one of the things that, before I ever get sponsored, if y'all just want to hear the real truth, I've never been a gambling man. And I feel like when you buy those boxes for like, what is it, 20 bucks a month, and they send you that one box, y'all saw, you got some pretty good stuff in there, but you haven't seen all the other boxes. I mean, I've opened some that are just really like, dude, who is gonna use this stuff? All right, guys, I think we're done here in the bayou or creek, whatever you want to call this. Fished this bad boy for, oh gosh, I don't know, like another 20 minutes, maybe that. I mean, we were both just fishing, and yeah, I don't know, man. The fishers like AFK today or something. They did not really want to bite. Even those few dinks that you did see me catch, and I was so proud of them, truthfully. Just felt great to, I don't know, my goal was to just catch fish on the lures, and that's what we did, so I can't complain. But we had to grind just for those few like pretty low quality fish. You know, I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. That's not the like what you want to come out here and get, but then again, you can't really pick and choose. Some days are great, some days are all right. Yeah, we just had a all right one. But we still got to cruise the ICW for a smooth hour, maybe a little longer than an hour, depending on what the tide's doing. It's been incoming all day, like for probably the past 6 hours. That whole time I'm just going to be ripping this thing, just sending it and bringing it back. So if we do catch anything on this, you'll see it in the video. If not, then well, you'll see me finish this challenge in the next video. Oh yes, please, I don't care if it's a ladyfish, I don't care what it is. Oh, it's a trout, it's a keeper. Dude, I'll never disrespect this lure ever again. Bruh, please. Bruh, please, not like this. Give me my damn net. Oh my gosh, guys, in the ICW. Off the freaking orange goofball lure. There's no way. Let's go, baby. Oh, boys, I'm about to say it. You already know what I'm gonna say. I'm charged up. Let's do this, dude. Oh my gosh, just sticking with it. Just sticking with it. Cast after cast after cast. Honestly, guys, I'm just being a little charged up because of how tough today's been, and it just feels great to actually get it done and catch another keeper off of the lure that I had the least hope in, man. I was talking the most crap to this Japanese lure. My simple American mind just can't understand the complexities and craftiness of those Japanese folks over there. So oh, nothing but respect to y'all. Arigato. I think that's how you say thank you. Pinch tail, he's 15.5, yeah. 15 and in between a half and a quarter. All right, you guys, there he is. Our beautiful keeper speck. What is all that red in his, you see that?
Yeah, that's normally the way they are. They got a bit of purple.
Huh, I never noticed that. Wow, yeah. Learn something new. I mean, y'all, I truly can't believe it. This bad boy right here, I mean, maybe it makes sense. It's 3/4 ounce, 21 grams. It can sink a little bit deeper in the strike zone, but I can still work it fast. while I'm moving down the ICW at my max speed on the kayak, which is not very fast today because we've still got that incoming pretty hard. Let's get the frick out of here. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Yo, that's pretty cool. I wish I had a better camera. I would get some B-roll of this dude. You know what? That's a excuse. Let's just try. That's a pretty interesting little thing. He's just gliding around. Imagine taking that sucker to the marsh with you. Like you take your kayak and you put it on there. You just glide over to the launch. Well, gang, we're ending this day like we started it. The good old-fashioned troll. That last lure has got that little lip that keeps him down there. So he'll swim and dive down. Well, I think it's at like 4 or 5 foot, 4 or 6 foot, something like that. So screw it, man, we'll just troll along, let the trolling motor do its thing. I'll probably hold on to this just to have it a little bit further out there. But yeah, if anything hits this, I'm gonna feel seriously lucky. Like seriously. And if it doesn't, I'm still gonna feel seriously lucky because we had a great day on a tough day. I mean, we had to earn it. We had to earn it today. No matter what happens. I hope y'all enjoyed the video.